Alright guys, in this video we will talk about a lookalike audience. I will show you one ninja trick that I just learned from my mentor 𝐉𝐸𝐬𝐧 as well. And at the end we're gonna go look at my actual campaign that I'm running at the moment, and we're gonna look at that together. Alright, so lookalike audience. So first of all, you should not be looking to do lookalike audience until you have scaled your Facebook ad to a $200 to $300 a day budget. All right, so the campaign over here, I have a $300 per day budget, and I don't even use lookalike audience so far. So the first thing you're gonna do is go in your business tool menu, and we're gonna go and we're gonna scroll down, and we're gonna go into audience. Now, like I said, you should only look to do that. I'm gonna explain what is lookalike audience, but you should only look to do that when you are scaling up big time, when you basically have duplicated and tested all the ad set and the interest and the targeting that we found for your niche and your offer. And then after that, you can go and use lookalike audience. And I'm going to show you from where you should get the lookalike audience, because there's a few places, and probably one, I'm pretty sure, because I didn't even know myself, one places that you didn't even know, and that is super powerful. So like I said, I learned that from my mentor that I've spent like more than 20 or maybe 30 million at this moment from Facebook ad. So we're going to do lookalike audience. Now, what is a lookalike audience for those that don't know? So a lookalike audience, basically it's Facebook that's gonna populate a audience from all the people on Facebook based on what you are telling Facebook. So let's create one right now so you can understand more. So the first thing they're asking is select your lookalike source, and you can see over here you always have information that in Facebook Manager, so you can know more. The source you select will be used to find people who share similar threat. A value-based source which contain customer lifetime value can be used to create a lookalike audience of people similar to your most valuable customer. So this is the most popular one, creating a lookalike audience from your customer list. Now, most people already know that, and unless you are in dropshipping, which is not really what I'm teaching in my course, you won't have like especially if you're getting started, a hundreds and even thousand of buyers, right? So what we can do here is basically create new source, and we can get it from custom audience. So if I do that, I can go, basically, we already covered a video on creating a custom audience. Well, basically, you can do the same thing with the lookalike audience. Okay, so the most powerful one, I think, and the one I just learned from my mentor, so we're going to start with that, is if you go on Facebook page, and then I will choose this page actually, and then you choose include people who met any, so that is good. Page, everyone who engage with your page, that is good. But this over here, people who engage with any post or any ad, and you can put in the past 365 days, but I think 180 days is enough. And you'll just name the audience. So we're gonna name basically Facebook post engagement. Actually, I should put it just like that: Facebook post and ad engagement. And I will put 180 180D. You can put 180D or just 180. That means the days of the audience. And we're going to create audience, and it's going to take a few minutes, all the way up to 30 minutes to create the audience. So now we have one custom audience created over here. I already created it in the past, so I just wanted to show you how to do it. Now I'm just gonna delete it here. Well, actually, we're gonna let it populate just for fun. And what we're gonna do after that is go on lookalike. We go back on the lookalike audience, and then we're gonna select that. So we're gonna do other source, and we're gonna go over here, and we're gonna have all our audience. So I want to take Facebook post engagement, for example. All right. Now select audience location. So I'm gonna do USA or United States, and I'm gonna do Canada. Well, I'm thinking at the moment if I should do one separated for each country, and I think I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna do just one for United States, and then it's gonna ask me how much percentage. So I'm gonna. You always want to start with the 1%, so it's the best 1%. So basically, what's gonna happen is that right now it says that if I take 1%, it's gonna give me an audience of 2.2 million people, as it says over here. Okay. So basically, what is happening here is Facebook is going to take the audience I gave them, which is this one, and they're going to go and get like 100% of the people that have a trait matching with this. Okay. So in this case, if 1% is 2.2 million, if we do like time 100x, if I'm not mistaken, that is like 222 million, right? So it's basically everyone in the United States, right? Which is about that, which is about 220 million people that are on Facebook in the United States. Now, I'm going to tell Facebook, get the best 1% of these 220 million people and put them in the audience for me. So that's what I'm doing, and we're gonna create the audience. All right. Now it says below 1000 because it's still populating. Now we can do that again for each country, or you can try to put each country together as well. So real quick, we're gonna do it again. No, sorry. We are gonna restart that. Lookalike audience. All right. We're gonna select the source of the audience. Oh, my bad. So all right, lookalike audience. Yeah, all right. So we got it. You just double click on this right there if it's not working, and we're getting it from other source. Now I'm not gonna do the Canada one because we just did it, but second one we want to do is the customer and the email list. So if you have an email list, you will do the same thing. If you have a customer list, I will do the same thing as well. And if you have, so for me, it's the thank you page, right? So I have a pixel on the thank you page. I already created this audience, and I have my VIP Forex signals buyer. So I can take both audience and do a lookalike. Also, if you don't have a lot of buyers, which is for most people, after that you have the Facebook post, which we just did. You can do a custom audience of the pixel lead. All right. Now it's asking me get better result with a value-based lookalike audience. Your current audience is a pixel. that contain event with value. You may see a higher return on ad spend if you use this pixel to create a value-based lookalike instead, since it find people similar to your most valuable customer. I'm not sure about that at the moment. Create a lifetime value customer, creating a custom audience source. Yeah. So they're basically telling me you should create it from a client source. I understand that, but like I said, I'm showing you that if you don't have a client source. So you're gonna take the post and you're gonna take the pixel lead. Now we're gonna do the pixel lead. I'm gonna get the audience in Canada this time, for example. Canada, boom. And it's giving me 246K. So you see it's way smaller. That's okay. And we're gonna have one over here, and that's it. So we're gonna do create audience. So we're gonna create them real quick again. So we're gonna have Facebook ad engagement post. I was looking for Canada. Boom. And 1%. That's it. All right. Then we'll just delete that because I was showing you just an example. And we're gonna do the last one, which is lookalike pixel lead. Lookalike from the pixel lead in the USA or United States, and 1%, create audience. All right. So now, as you can see, if we scroll down, I have a lookalike over here. Actually, this is an agency that did that. And that is basically one of the only thing that I learned from them after spending $2,000 on the agency and getting no result. They're doing like a 1% and then a 3 to 5 and then a 1 and 2% and then a 5 to 7. So they're testing a bunch. I don't know if you get it. So that's that over here. And you see, he did it from my email list. He did it from my pixel lead. So like I was telling you, then I have from your pixel, which is basically the same thing, but pixel lead, it's even better, I would say. And the last one, I don't have any other lookalike, but basically I could have thank you page over here. I have below 1,000. So these are my buyer. And I have as well my Forex signals buyer, which we don't see here because it's a custom conversion and not a custom audience, but I can still, oh no, we got it here. Go FX signals buyer. So I could create one from my buyer. So if I take my thank you page over here. All right. And we do USA state, and I'm gonna add Canada as well since we want to get as much data. We have 2.5, and we're gonna create the other. So that's it. All right. So now let's get. Oh, you can see the source is too small because I don't even have 100 people in one country, which is probably Canada. So if I try it with just United States, we should be good. Here we go. All right. So now just to recap, which one is the most powerful? Probably the one I just created, the thank you one, right? After that, it's gonna be your pixel and your post one. You basically will have to test that which one is the most powerful. Probably the pixel one. All right. And that is it for creating a custom conversion. Now, in the next video, I'll just stop the recording and create a new video. We're going to go in my account. And like I said, I've been spending $300 for now 4 or 5 days. I started new campaign, so we're going to go look at those results.